for invitation for TEDx. I'm very glad being here. That's correct. I may be called a treasure hunter, but not the way that some of you may think of. I'm not searching for golden coins or treasures from Second World War. No, nothing like that. Let me start my presentation with a short explanation or recap for those who already know the geocaching. What geocaching is? Actually, is the outdoor activity which moves people who are playing out from home. We are dragging you out to the field. Just do something. The goal of the game is to find the treasure, or what we are calling it, a cache or geocache. It's hidden somewhere, and no one knows where, except those who will access the publicly available website, and you can read about the geocache, the story of it, the history behind it, and you can learn its position given to you by GPS system, global positioning system. So your goal is to take a hike, walk, ride a bike, ski, swim, do whatever the way to get you to the place where the geocache is being hidden. And then your goal is to find it. Some of geocaches are easy to define, some are more difficult, but we are providing you certain hints so that you can find it actually, even if the box or this geocache is being hidden in a public place where plenty of people around are just walking around, passing it by, and we are calling them muggles because they don't see things that we do. Right? So that's the description, general one. The game itself was started or invented in year 2000. So it's already proven, it's present, and plenty of people already tried it or playing it every day. Today, there are more than 5 million active members of geocaching community worldwide. We all are playing each and every day the game. When I learned about it, I was searching for some thrill, some action. For me, to make my everyday walking with a dog interesting, cool, something special. So I read about some activities and learned about geocaching and decided, yeah, I tried it. And since then, I'm more and more engaged in this game or on this type of activity. I soaked into the community and I learned that geocaching tastes better when you are going for the hunt together with friends, with your family, because the level of pleasure of this thrill given by geocaching is multiplied when you are doing things together with people who are sharing your passion, who are sharing your hobby. And this geocaching helps you to tighten the bonds between members of the geocaching community or between the friends or the family members. Right? If you are doing things together, like riding together a bike, searching for the hidden treasure, well, and then having the common remembrance of this experience, well, that's something that makes you cling together more closely. Activities may be easy or maybe a little bit tougher. Easy ones are for families with the kids. The tougher ones, like the example here on the picture, it can be really a tricky experience. Here we have a picture of guys who went in the winter time on the Śnieżnik to meet together with Czech members of geocaching community and to show, yeah, we are meeting again, right? Thrill as a thrill. Some people are painting the pictures, some are going out for fun to meet the others somewhere in the field, right? When I started to play with the geocaching, I figured out that even in rules of the game, there is a certain description, definition, that we have to protect the environment, to hide the caches the way that it will not harm the natural environment around you. But we as a community move it a little bit further. We are organizing special events, special gathering of the people. We are calling them cache in, trash out events, when we are doing actually something for the good of the nature, for the environment. It can be a simple trash and garbage collection out from forest or parks. We are doing it quite often, right? But we are also doing this, those activities, let's say eco-aware activities in different formats. Like, for example, we are cooperating with authorities responsible for forests, and we will be planting the forest, we will be planting the trees, or we are doing the actions when we are protecting the animals by collecting frogs, moving them through the road to prohibit them from being driven by some cars. Yeah, we are going to do it next week in Suwałki. So if you want to join us, feel free. So there is a certain way geocaching is not only a game itself, fun and nothing more. It's a way of life, a style of life, when we are encouraging people to think about the environment, and we are, let's say, spreading the eco culture between the members of the community and those who are yet not a member of the community yet, but they may be in the future. As you can already hear, geocaching from the game become a way to spread certain ideas, like eco-aware ideas. Cool, perfect. Why not to extend it to a way to influence to the others, especially to the very important group of people. I'm calling them youngsters, you may call them kids or whatever, right? Geocaching as a game gives certain thrill, certain pleasure, certain way of competition between the people who are playing, for example, for the kids, and they are happy to play the game. And if we are making this game interesting, they are eager to acquire certain information we are providing them. When the geocache is created in a nice way, interesting way, we can pass certain information like cultural related, historical information, and so on and so forth, so that the young people will learn through the game. It will be a simple process that will lead them from total abnegation of getting the information from old people into the way that they will be hungry for the information. We have an example, or examples, when we did the combination of two activities. One, we were talking to old people. It's called the University of Third Age. People who were eager to talk about their memories, and they wanted to share those memories with the others. Same time, we were talking to the young people who wanted to play, and we combined them together. And suddenly, kids made a game based on memories of the old people. And we called it a map of memories, so that first we had a game, kids had fun, and we gathered certain knowledge which can be then passed to the others. It's important. And we are told that it's important by several authorities with whom we did that. We created such map of memories in Warsaw with a few counties. So this is quite important way how geocaching can be utilized to achieve certain goals. If you look wider on the game itself, game is to hide certain boxes in distant locations. If we made those locations interesting, we can attract several people, not only from local community, but from abroad. Imagine that in Europe we have more than 2 million active geocachers who tend to come and see the places we want them to see. Look, we can point out and create the non-standard guide, touristic guide, for those who seek the adventure. Right? You can see on the picture there is a special geocache, or a set of geocaches created this way. We did it with forest rangers near the Warsaw. So those caches are quite difficult ones. They are hanging somewhere in the trees. So we believe that this year, this attraction, there are more than 25 caches like this. This attraction will bring more than 500 people from abroad to this location. Those people will spend more than a week here in the surrounding area, living and paying a lot of money for the pleasure of being here, being in this place, and being able to play the geocaching. Well, who's gonna benefit on it? The local community. So very often, those geocaches are being created by local communities. And we have a support from several organizations like Polish Tourist Association, or from forest rangers from Warsaw, or from National Park of Wigre, where such tourist attractions are being created to attract people to come, to see, to experience non-standard, non-traditional tourist experience. Here, okay. I thought there would be another picture. Okay. Whatever. And those attractions may be of a different type. What's important, those attractions may not be as standard attractions shown on the tourist guide, like King's Palace in Krakow or Palace of Culture in Warsaw. No, nothing like that. There are things that are known to local communities, things that are known by people who are living in the area, and the things that they want to show to strangers, to people who will come and visit the place. Some may be related to history, some to the culture, some to the geology, some to environment and the nature. But all of those are having certain emotional values which we want to share with those who are seeking the caches. By those values, by those emotions, we are making this game interesting. We are making our bonds between the members of the community stronger and stronger. No one else but you, people from local communities, know which places are worth seeing. Very often I'm going out, for example here on one of the pictures there is a place from Wroclaw. I don't know if you noticed which one of them was who came from Warsaw, but I would never find such place in any tourist guide, if not being shown by humble member of a geocaching community who is sitting next to me here. Okay. And when talking about the geocaching community, normal tourist guides are like books or like magazines, which are just giving you a brief description. This is a place, go here, go there, done. Geocaching gives you a possibility to combine tourism together with certain adventure, which makes you discover new places. Feel a little bit like Indiana Jones, seeking for the treasures, right? And yeah. And as you can see, there are so many places waiting for you to show us. Join us. It is possible to share your best experience of the places you are living, and share those experiences with the community, with the people who tend to come and see those places. As you can see, the geocaching is quite popular here on the West. Luckily for us, we have an empty spaces, so you are having an opportunity to create your own geocache if you want. And then we all can benefit out of it by bringing the foreigners, people from abroad, to come and to stay in our country, to learn how nice it is, how beautiful it is, and share their money with us. Other society, let's call it this way. And we're almost done. Yep. Last thing that I wanted to tell you about is that we are not only playing for ourselves, we are talking to media. We are cooperating with authorities, local authorities, to create certain information flow and certain positive thrill about geocaching. We were on in Polish television, in TEDxWroclaw, if you know what is it. We are cooperating with third program of Polish radio, and they are quite happy with us. As you can see, we had an experience of creating a memory map with Ursus, is an area in Warsaw. So many things are happening, and if you want, you can be a part of it. So I have certain call to action. Actually, there are two things I want you to do, or I'm giving you an opportunity to try. Of course, they will be not that tough as the assignment here on the picture. Yeah, it is horrible experience for me. I have a vertigo, and being dragged up, it was not a fun, but I did it. I finished on something like 13 meters above the ground, and I survived. So we have two opportunities for you. First, thanks to Archaya, there is a special TEDx geocache created, waiting for you to be discovered. Where it is, I ain't gonna tell you, but you may learn. It's available on our website, but also there are a certain description how to find it and where it is. It's available in a booth next to the entrance, in the caching centers, caching counters, right? So you can go there, find a printed out paper with a description about our geocache, and then you may try to find yourself a geocache and see if you like it or not. Of course, it will be simple one. There is another you to try. Please, move yourself out from home. Don't sit in front of the computer. Don't paint. Of course, you may paint. Yes. Don't paint behind the desk. Go out. Search for geocache and then paint nicely. How was your experience about it related to it? And you can share this experience with us by posting your pictures on the web. Yeah, you're good. Okay, cool. So please try yourself or with your friends, with your family. Go and do the healthy style of life rather than spending time at home. Go out. So that's it for now on. Thank you for your time. That's exactly what I wanted to say.